Hurry up though so I can see this.
At MSU,
All right, let's focus.
film has been something that students have been incredibly interested in for as long as I've been here, and that's been 27 years.
That's good.
And so it begins.
The film community at Michigan State, it's very cool. It's a lot of people. Everyone pretty much knows each other. You know every project that everybody's working on.
Do a take and see what it looks like.
That next doorway on your right and stop.
But we've never had a program that really dug into it, that really taught it, that really allowed students to do it as part of their academic programs.
And that was kind of painstaking for me because they're so wrong, because what we have here is wonderful. If you're in the right classes, if you're a telecom major, you can have your hands on a camera every single day. Let's see some light, just a little bit though. But first we're going to shoot it in this wide shot.
So what we've done over the last 3 years is to work together with people across the river in the College of Arts and Letters to create a program that has both theory and history and criticism and then leads to productions.
For years we've had students doing very good work.
You know, we just go out whenever we've got time, a lot of weekends, a lot of me calling into work and telling them I can't make it, like I just came from.
If you want to do a shot just like this and then take care of all the light, we're going to be losing the light as the day goes on anyway.
It's a matter of collaboration. So we in the English Film Studies department have been able to collaborate with ComArts, and so we've started a new program in fiction film production.
Can we get actors in position?
So what we're trying to do is to create a program that trains people in all of the things they should know about, which includes storytelling, technique, the theoretical perspectives, what other people have done throughout the years in making films, which is the history of film, and to try to give them a much deeper, richer background than we ever have been able to do before.
We try and make it happen as much as we can. We go out there with usually me, Nick Tutalian, and then Adam Sloan is another one of our good friends, and we all work together on a lot of stuff.
You wanted a tripod low setting, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Good.
What interests me, it's kind of like the whole creationism thing, because like when you make a film, you're creating a world in a 16:9 frame. You know, you're making up a story, you're making up characters.
Well, let's help them move all the equipment first.
You're telling a story. It could be as real life.
Well, the last thing I see is me.
It could be as fake as you can make it. It could be Star Wars. You're creating a film, and in the 16:9 frame, you're showing the world that you see and how you see it.
Hey, Sloan, close the door a little bit.
There's been times when I've been on other people's sets just to help out, just to have my hands on more equipment. Same thing, people come on my sets and help me out from time to time.
We've always kind of got something in the cooker.
Organize your thoughts. Whose blood runs the coldest? Who had the most to gain, and who has been lying to you?
No, I like it.
Think
I get a lot.
It's actually working. We've actually gotten 2 specializations. One is oriented to documentary, to nonfiction film, and the other is oriented to fiction film.
I want to know what that story is and how it resonates with a larger audience.
Andrea Medic is a real find for us.
Well, I came up last fall to do a master class with a film that I'd worked on.
Man on Wire won the 2009 Academy Award for documentary filmmaking,
which I was fortunate enough to be one of the executive producers for.
She developed Discovery Network's feature documentary effort.
I was so impressed by the creativity here and the real enthusiasm and the kind of work that was going on around the campus.
She's working with us to develop our film initiative.
At the same time, there's an awful lot of excitement going on in Michigan as well.
Independent film community that is operating here in Michigan. That's starting to build.
There's this huge rebate system that's gone into place.
For a long time, I almost knew everybody who was making films in Michigan by name. And so that's changing.
And it's really bringing in a lot of very exciting possibilities for the state. And it just seemed that there was a moment in time where we could really put something together that would be potentially very interesting for the university.
I think so far the best interview we got was with the PACE officer.
I've looked at some clips. Have gone to a couple of pitch sessions with the students and kind of beaten up on them.
Andrea is kind of interested in hearing what's underway.
I always tell my students I'm a little bit jealous because this is the best time, I think one of the best times to be making films.
It just kind of became like I wanted to make a documentary more or less for their family.
Having your film talk to somebody other than you, how you reach that audience, how you might in fact get funding for it.
Digital was just starting to come into play when I was in film school. And so the issue with that was that, you know, film was seen as something that was kind of way out there. It was hard, it was expensive.
You come here, check equipment out, just go shoot something, do something.
But now, if you have a camera and a laptop, you're on your way.
If you look at what's on YouTube, you can find some incredibly wonderful things.
A truly moving work, it doesn't matter whether it comes from Scorsese or, you know, kind of Joe or Jane Blow here.
But most of it, or much of it, is dreck. And that's because people don't really know how to do the things that are required to tell a good story.
The great thing about now is that anyone can be a filmmaker. The bad thing about now is that anyone can be a filmmaker.
The student films are remarkably sophisticated.
I got hits for festivals for us.
Having the Michigan Film Initiative is a terrific bonus for us, and the timing is perfect because the students we're training will be able to find some kind of work, hook into film opportunities, and be able to put into practice the things that we're trying to teach them.
I know, I think it's really cool. It looks really like...
Was it too much?
No.
So therefore, there are lots of opportunities for the students that we're trying to train who might not actually have to leave the state to be able to work on films, which would be a great thing.
There's a lot of media creativity here, and I think that's really the spark that can bring people together.
Good work will capture you.
Awesome. Let's get another one just like that.